Hey, Dylan the Fox, how you doing? Surprise jump scare. Hello, Mazaron. Good evening. Hello to you all. I hope you're having a good time this Thursday evening. What's on your mind? What you been up to? I saw the new Star Fox game that came out. I wish I had a spare $500 sitting around where I could just buy a new Star Fox game on a new console. But I've still got a whole bunch of Switch 1 games I haven't played, you know? I got like a 2D Mario and the new Super Mario World game. And just a whole bunch of games. I still gotta finish Thousand Year Door. There's so much stuff. You beat Deltarune Chapter 5 yesterday, and it also came out yesterday. Wow. Is it that short, or were you just going hardcore? I'm imagining it's the latter. Hello, Starwalker. Can't stay long? Well, thanks for stopping by anyway. I appreciate the well wishes. I hope you have a decent time at work. Don't mind me, I'm just getting settled in here for a bit of this game. I've been playing a lot of this game, actually. I've been playing a decent amount. Alright. I'm on day 108. Okay, so I'm further along than I thought I was. I've actually started to bust out a notepad and start writing things down, because there's a lot of puzzles in this game, and sometimes you can't solve them just by thinking about them. You gotta write down notes and consult your notes. Hello, Soap. Welcome, Soap. 44,445, welcome. And hello, Jaden. Happy Friday. Ooh. A time traveler, I see. Welcome, welcome. You were going hardcore. It was the longest chapter so far. Nice. I thought about playing some Deltarune. I didn't play... Well, I can't remember. It's been so long. I may have played Undertale. I definitely watched somebody else play Undertale, so I'm familiar with it. And I enjoyed what I liked of it. Wasn't much of a bullet hell aficionado myself, I suppose. But I think I'd enjoy Deltarune. I just don't want to get invested in a game that's incomplete. I've had my fair share of those. I say that, and yet I'm playing Slay the Spire, which is in early access, and Subnautica 2, which is in early access. But yeah, I think I'll just wait until Deltarune is done, and then I'll start playing it myself. But I'm glad you enjoy it. No, it's not every day you get a game that you enjoy. So yeah, I've been playing this game for quite a while. I got some permanent additions here. Yeah. The apple orchard has been permanently unlocked, so I start each day with an extra 20. Presumably because I'm eating apples for breakfast. I've got an allowance of 77 gold, so I start off with quite a lot of gold. Hello, Adams Crusader. Welcome. My day has been going well. Thank you for stopping by and saying hi. I hope your evening's going well, too, if it is evening where you are. I'm starting off with 2 diamonds and 77 gold. Where did I start off with 2 diamonds? Oh, no. Where am I? Oh, because I have the gemstone cavern unlocked. That's right. That's right. You would wait if... You would recommend raiding, but I'm going to be waiting a while. Yeah, it does sound like that's Toby Fox's passion project that he's just kind of been working on exclusively for a while. But I'm at the rate that I play video games, I should buy Deltarune today, and then I'll get around to playing it in 5 years when it's actually done. So, you know. That's a thing I could do. I have been spending... Okay, I've been removing some boxes down here. I don't know if I've made enough progress. Let me double check in on this. I was watching some Gorillaz music videos recently. Apparently, Anne had never seen or heard of those before, but I grew up with them, so I wanted to show her a couple of them. But now I got some Gorillaz songs stuck in my head. Looks like I still have quite a few boxes to remove down here. Very well. Very well. It's going to take some time to clear out this tunnel. This art style reminds you of Valkyria Chronicles. You know, now that you mention it, I can see it. That kind of thick lines, painted art style. Yeah, absolutely. Somewhat similar to The Long Dark, I suppose, except The Long Dark is very much white and snowy, and it's punctuated by screams of wolves and bears and stuff. It is a beautiful game, you know. The author for this game did a great job with it. I do wish some of the puzzles weren't so damn difficult, because this game is great. I love finding little secrets. I love solving puzzles, but man, some of the puzzles are ridiculous. And then I look it up online. I check the Wikia for the solution, and it's like, I'm glad I checked the Wikia and cheated to give myself the solution, because yeah, that's a lot of hoops to jump through for a simple solution to get like 2 keys. I'm not doing that. Yeah, I like this game a lot, but sometimes it goes a little too hard with some of the puzzles. But other than that, I can't put it down. I've been playing it for a while. Kind of been stuck playing it. I've got a list of things I want to do. It's just a matter of making it happen. I want to construct the freezer next to the furnace so I can melt some of the ice there. I want to remove those crates down there. There's a couple of walls, brick walls I want to knock down. I have to access a crown room. I can organize a chess set. There's a dig spot in the laundry I want to check out. I got to build the pool so I could build the pump room so I could refill the fish tanks. There's just a lot of stuff. I got a lot of stuff I want to do. It's just a matter of waiting for the rooms to finally align together and finding the right items. It's too hot, Onyx? Oh, you know what? You should come where I am, Onyx. It's nice and cool. It's a nice balmy, you know, like 60, 69. Very cool, very nice. Very nice. Late night stream? Yeah, doing a bit of a late night stream. Just kind of felt like doing one. Laboratory. Here we go. Get this up and running. This is how you remove some of the crates. Alright, accessing the computer here. The Long Dark feels like a drawn-out movie. The Long Dark is a game where it's great if you've got a whole bunch of downtime. You need to kill some time. I used to use it as like a second screen kind of thing, where I would listen to podcasts or watch YouTube videos, and I just kind of relax while I'm doing that. It feels good. All right, experiment setup. Yep, I got to start some experiments. Remove boxes? Okay, there's no remove boxes options. Let's see. Immediately, whenever you spend 2 or more gems drafting a room, gain a star. Sure, we'll do that one instead. I was really hoping to remove some boxes today, but I guess I'll take that instead. Very well. By drawn-out movie, you mean the drawn animation, not a long movie. Oh, like a hand-drawn movie. Yeah, no, it's got a beautiful art style. I agree. I absolutely agree. This machine requires additional power. Yeah, I've already solved that puzzle, so that's fine. I've already solved that puzzle, or I solved that puzzle. I've solved a lot of puzzles, but there's just so many puzzles to solve is all. Whew. Dining room. Dining room's good to make here. That way, if I make it far enough, I can enjoy your lunch. That's a classic old-style lunchbox. I'll take that, thank you. All right, what items do I currently have? Just the lunchbox. Very well, cool, cool. Kitchen, nook, and a hallway, huh? Go ahead and give me a nook. I'll need some keys eventually. Yeah, I hope you're all having a great Thursday. You know, I got some recording done with Zach on Tuesday, and you know, I'm just trying to stay active. Anna and I were going to do some streaming today, but she got kind of groggy, and then we both went for a walk and felt kind of tired, so unfortunately we weren't able to do that. But hey, I'm doing some streaming now, you know? I felt like doing something. It's been a while since I've done some streaming. Check out some beautiful constellations here. A pair of chests have been added to the entrance hall. Very handy, thank you. How are you supposed to kill animals in the long dark without weapons? I mean, you could jury rig. Have you seen the Wile E. Coyote cartoons? Because like you could paint a tunnel on a wall and then wait for the wolf to come by, and then you could dress up like a roadrunner and run through that painted tunnel, and then it would try to follow you at a very high speed and then crash into the wall because it was just painted on. Something like that. That's my suggestion. Hello, craftsman. I am doing well. I hope you're doing well, too. Ooh, a workshop. I definitely want one of those. Ah, but a commissary. Yeah, I'm going to need to buy some... I got a lot of money. I got to buy some stuff here. What are you offering today? Sleeping mask. That's okay. Metal detector. That's kind of useful. Shovel. That's super useful. And the salt shaker. Shake it like a salt shaker. There we go. All right, now I'll find some loose items. Okay. I got to fill out the rest of these rooms. I've got the shovel. If I could build the laundromat, that'd be pretty cool. But I need like a hallway or something here. Oh, there we go. Speak of. Gotta find some weapons. There's no traps? I mean, technically, there are traps. There's a fishing trap, like a fishing tent up you can set up that'll catch fish for you. And there are snares that'll catch rabbits for you. You can actually find weapons in the long dark. You can find rifles and pistols, and eventually they'll add the shotgun. Have they... It's been... How many months has it been? Hold on. Now that you talk about the long dark, I'm curious suddenly. Oh boy. When was there like an update for it recently? So, it was updated in April, episode 5, version 2.54. So it's been about 2 months. I'm still waiting for the new region to be added to survival mode. Guess I'm going to be waiting a while. They're kind of a slow team, but at least the final product will be good, I hope. Wait for them to add the flamethrower. We'll see. We'll see. Wow, I've got no routes I got heading up. This is kind of an issue. You know what? Go ahead and redraw floor plans. I need to be able to turn to the left here. Workshop? I mean... I need a boiler room right now. And I'm out of gems. Really could benefit from some gems. A weight room, lose half your steps, that's bad. A parlor, or a chapel. A chapel's a smart thing to put here. Even if it costs a little money. I'll have 2 doors to work with. A snowmobile? I mean, there's so much stuff that people would want added, but I don't know if they're going to add a whole lot of stuff. There's a lot of cool stuff they could put in, but the team has already started to transfer over to the sequel. Maybe Black Frost, The Long Dark 2 will have snowmobiles. I don't know. Hallway closet? I can put a hallway closet here. Get an item, get 2 items. What 2 items we got here? Shoes. I've been walking around barefoot this whole time, so that's helpful. Occasionally stave steps when traveling around. Good, good. That'll be handy. You're kind of surprised that I'm playing this? Well, why do you say that? Just curious. Granted, it's not like my usual cup of tea, not like a Fallout game, but I play like strategy games, and a puzzle game is kind of a strategy game. In the sense that I have to determine what the strategy is to solve the puzzle. I play a fair amount of strategy games. And you know, I love me some Outer Wilds. I'm always chasing that Outer Wilds experience. And while this is clearly not one-to-one, this is what they would describe as a Metroidvania, in the sense that most of what you're transferring over from day to day is mostly just knowledge of how things work and solving puzzles and stuff like that. This game, you know, it resets the thing day after day, and you can get some bonuses like your allowance to get permanent increases, but for the most part, you're just learning about this world and figuring out the best way to solve things. Hello, Yeet Cannon. You have obtained your Wendy's. Yo, you're making my mouth water. It's been a while since I've had fast food. Been a long time since I had Wendy's. Their salty food was very good. I don't have a sledgehammer for these, and I'd like to save my keys. Dance, you dancing monkey? Isn't that what I'm doing right now? I'm dancing as best I can through your monitor. You can't see my feet, but I'm doing the tango. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's a waltz, not a tango. Damn it, I'm so bad at dancing. But you asked for it. You asked for dancing, and you know, you didn't ask for good dancing, which is good because I could not provide that. This is the first stream of mine that you've seen. Do you care that we talk about other games? No, absolutely. We can talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. This is a very chill stream, you know? This is a very relaxing, very chill stream. Root cellar. Rooms in your house are more likely to contain dig spots today. Do I have a shovel yet? I can't check. Why can't I check from this room? This. I think I did pick up a shovel, actually. Shrine, make an offering, tool shed, 2 special items. That's tempting. Give me the root shovel. I definitely know I picked up a shovel. It's just kind of weird that it won't show me that I picked up the shovel. Yeah, there it is. Shovel! Could be useful. Hello, Arc Charger. Hello, Avon. Good to see y'all. Also, yes, thanks again for the bits, Yeet Cannon. Much appreciated. Did I know that Sponge Bob was supposed to replace Sans in Undertale? Yeah, my dad worked at Nintendo, so he told me that first, so I knew it before you. Yeah, we could talk about whatever you want to talk about. We could talk about the new Star Fox game. No spoilers, I haven't played it yet, and I probably won't because, you know, the Switch is pretty expensive. And also, I've already played that game, so I already know how it all goes. Oh, there's a family tree right here. Ooh, are there any secrets? Hold on, hold on. What do I got here? What do I got here? I got the family tree. There's Herbert Sinclair. That's the guy who died, I think. Right? Baron Thomas Sinclair. Yeah. So it's like... Wait, am I Mary? No, I'm the prince. So I guess Mary Epson is my mother. And then so... Herbert Sinclair is like my grandfather's brother? Okay. My granduncle. Something like that, I guess. And Epson. Yeah, you're one letter away from being someone I don't want to associate with. Well, I guess 2 letters, technically. Okay, there's nothing going on here. That's fine. Oh boy! Rutabagas, or something. Thoughts on the Steam Machine? Much like the Switch 2, seems cool. But also seems expensive. I thought the Switch 2 was expensive. And then the Steam Machine is like 3 times more expensive. It's like, yikes. But, a lot of that is just because, like, all computer components have gotten ridiculously expensive because of the AI bubble. Can the AI bubble just burst already? It's gonna tank the entire economy when it goes. So I shouldn't want it. But, like, I'm tired of watching this impending train hit us. Just hit us already. Stop teasing me. Just hit me with a train already. That way we can pick up the broken pieces of our shattered lives. And maybe GPU prices will come down. There's a lot of garbage in here to dig around in. You're watching Al Chestbreach play the Chicago demo. Oh yeah, that popped up in my notification feed. I didn't watch it, of course, because I didn't want to be spoiled, but hopefully he had a good time with that. My grunkle. Yeah, I wasn't even aware. I keep tabs on like 10 or 15 Fallout projects in the disc. I keep track of them by their Discord servers, but apparently Chicago snuck up on me. I have apparently not been paying attention to Fallout Chicago. That's a new one by me, so I'll have to at the very least subscribe to their Discord channel so I can keep an eye on it. But yeah, I'd love to play more Fallout stuff. I've been playing Fallout Retribution on the YouTube channel, on the second YouTube channel. Checking out some of the new companions too. Just checking out Retribution and Retribution 2. Those are some great mods. What did I say I was doing here? Oh yeah, I was yeah, I gotta go back in, do something in the dining room, and start filling out the rest of this building. Hey, thank you, Vicious. Thank you for the 30-month sub. That's awesome. Thank you very, very much. I hope you're having a great Friday. I'm having a great Friday. I'm happy that you're here. And I appreciate the support. I really do. Let's head... am I going to have to go back there? I don't know, maybe for the dining room, maybe, but... Well, let's go ahead and put that building here. What's going to be in this room? A nursery, a library, or a hallway? Well, those are all... okay. Give me a nursery, I suppose. My last gem, though. And you didn't even pay me back with a different gem. Another key. Very well. No other gems? No other gems. Well, why would you have a small choking hazard in the baby's playroom? That seems ill-advised. Seems like a poor decision-making on your part. Yeah, key's not that much better, but it is better, I suppose. Friday, is it? I mean, it's Friday somewhere. For me, it's Thursday. Yeah, it's Thursday for me, but it's Friday for some folks. I do have 3 keys. I can start opening these chests. Maybe. Maybe. You love the world space of Fallout Chicago? Awesome! The world space is one of the best things about Fallout the Frontier. Hopefully the world space in Fallout Chicago is also pretty good. Is that a New Vegas mod or a Fallout 4 mod? It's a New Vegas mod, right? I think I would have heard about it if it were a Fallout 4 mod. But then again, it is just a demo. It's not like it came out proper. It is a New Vegas mod? Nice. Alright. You'll have to check that out sometime. You know me, I love some New Vegas mods. Corridor! Yeah, we'll put a corridor here. Slip all the way to the end. That's fine. Do I have a short, funny army story to share? I mean, I've shared most of the army stories. Well, for me, it'd be Marine Corps stories because I was in the Marine Corps. But I've already shared basically all of them with Zach. I didn't have a super long military career, so most of the stories that I've told are kind of all the stories that I have. I was in boot camp for 3 months. Then I was in infantry training for a month, and I was in job training for 3 months. And then I went to my reserve unit for 5 years, and that's just, it's not a whole lot of amazing stories there. I've told most of them about how the sergeants would run water through the pipes in the dead of winter, so in February. We'd wake up and try to work on our water purification machines, but the water inside had all frozen shut. Just locked the entire thing off, and it's just a nightmare to deal with. Stuff like that. A hallway, speakeasy, or an office? Well, at the very least, I needed to turn to the left, so give me the speakeasy. What was my favorite part of the job? My favorite part of the water purification job? Let's see. I mean, it was kind of like work, so it's kind of like saying, what was your favorite part about work? So it's a bit silly in that regard, but it's such a weird thing, such a different thing from what most people are used to, that there's some inherent oddities to it, some inherent weirdness. So, like, the fish fry, oh, that's a good option. When I was in Alaska and the Navy barge caught some fish and they fried up some very fresh Alaskan fish, that was tasty. I mean, it's the only time I've been outside of the continent. I went to Africa back in 2013, and that was basically thanks to the Marine Corps. And if I weren't in the Marine Corps, I probably would not have left the North America. Just stayed in North America all my life. But going to see Africa, seeing a new civilization, seeing the people there, meeting them, talking to them, that was certainly good. It was good for me, I think. How bad was Africa? Well, it was pretty sweltering. It wasn't comfortable weather. But, I mean, we were on base the entire time, and, we had our tents, and we had shade under the trees, and we had the water purification is kind of all we had to do. It wasn't bad. It wasn't my favorite. I think of the training exercises I did, the annual training exercises, of which I have 5, I had the one in Africa, two of them in Alaska, one of them in North Carolina, and one of them in Arizona. And the one in Arizona was pretty cool, mostly because we spent most of the time inside of a giant air-conditioned tent. So it was kind of like camping most of the days. It was just super chill. It was barely work at all. It's kind of like cheating. But Alaska sucked in the sense that we were in the tundra. There were mosquitoes everywhere, and it was very swampy a lot of the time, or sometimes stormy. But, the ocean breeze coming off the, was it the Atlantic? Or the Pacific on the west side? That's the Pacific, yeah. The ocean breeze coming off the Pacific and just kind of relaxing. And, you wake up, have some MREs. For dinner, you have, like, MRE cakes. And then, there was work to do, of course. It wasn't all glamorous. We had to clean out the makeshift shitters and everything, but... there was some good times. This can be a dead end parlor, I suppose. You found it funny that you get an ad for the Marines. Of course you do. Well, of course the machines are all listening in on us. What used to be a conspiracy is now just accepted as fact. I'm tired of doing these puzzles. I've done like 30 of them. Hey, I got lucky and got some gems. See, if I were smart, I would have gotten the bonus that allowed me to have a second key so I could take just play it at random. Just choose one at random. Would have loved to do that. Because I'm honestly tired of solving those puzzles. I've solved 40 of them. It's too much. It's too much. Yeah, I wasn't. Wolfmeyer. I was not in the nice part of Alaska. I was not in Anchorage. I was in Matarvik, which is I flew into Anchorage, Alaska, and then I took a smaller flight to a different, smaller airport in Alaska, and then I rode a helicopter onto an isolated Alaskan island. So, yeah, I was pretty far away from all the stuff that Alaska advertises. Come to Alaska! But maybe we'll leave out the part about the mosquitoes and the tundra and all that nonsense. People wouldn't want to come if they knew about that stuff. Boy, I made a convoluted route, didn't I? If I want to head to the northeast side of the map, I got to go all the way to the southwest corner. Wow, this is a bit of a convoluted route, but that's just how it is sometimes. Was the helicopter at least fun? I mean, it was okay. It's the only time I've ever been on a helicopter, so yeah, it was certainly a unique experience. I didn't get like a thrill out of it. It wasn't like a roller coaster, but it was still kind of cool. I enjoyed it. Or at least I didn't hate it. I was working. I was in Alaska. I had to be in my uniform. I had to carry my gear. I didn't enjoy the experience in that regard. But, flying on a helicopter is a very novel experience. It's pretty cool. Well, I only have 2 exits. I got the chapel exit and the boiler room exit here, huh? All right, use the silver key then. You're not a big fan of puzzles in games like you hate the dungeons in Skyrim. That's understandable, but the dungeons in Skyrim aren't that bad to my knowledge. Ooh, do I have the vestibule? Yeah, I'll do the cloister. Like, the dungeons of Skyrim are almost always, like, very linear dungeons, and they're not terribly deep. Yeah, I wouldn't consider the dungeons in Skyrim to be a puzzle. Maybe you could consider the complex of vaults from Fallout to be a bit of a dungeon, a bit of a puzzle, because they can be very difficult to navigate. But Skyrim, I mean, there are some puzzles in Skyrim. They got like the claw keys, so there are some puzzles involved, but they're very rudimentary, very simple. But I understand the sentiment. Like one of the first things I do when I play any Fallout game is to mod in the ability to skip the mini games. I like the hacking minigame in Fallout. I just don't want to do it constantly, so I always mod it out. So even though I'm good at those puzzles, I don't like doing those puzzles constantly, and so I don't do those puzzles. Library is going to dead end. Guest bedroom is a dead end. Security, that'll at least take me to the right. That's something. I am running low on gems, though. I don't have a security key card, do I? I do not. I'm running out of resources. I'm not a fan of this. What do you got here? Take a right. I could do a library or the drawing room, but that's going to be all my gems. Very well. I am out of gems. Oops, excuse me. I'm just checking the chat here. You think the puzzles are fine, but if it's always puzzles, then it gets overwhelming. Even in this game is basically just puzzles, the game. And there are some fun puzzles to solve, but they just go way too hard. Like, where am I? I'm in the drawing room right here. Where was that? Was it the speakeasy? No, that's not the one. It was the parlor. Yeah. So the puzzle boxes in the parlor, they start off super easy, but then they get so ridiculous that I don't even bother doing them anymore. They're just ridiculous. You can take these puzzles a bit too far. Like, for the longest time, I didn't realize that there was a secret hidden in this painting. And I didn't even notice it myself. It's like I had to be directed towards it. Someone else. I looked at a hint guide online, and it was like, yeah, if you look at this painting, you'll notice something is a bit weird. And it's like, oh, and that helped me find the secret. Like, that stuff's cool, but then it's like, solve this complex math problem: 4 + 6 rounded to the 8th 10th degree divided by 4, square root of a negative number. And it's like I'm just gonna look up the guide online. I don't want to do this. Stop making me... It really is about reward for effort, and a lot of the time what this game does is it reward you for solving their puzzles by giving you more puzzles, and sometimes that's a little annoying. But here, I'm still playing it. Must not be annoying enough, because here I am still playing it. If I draft the armory, am I going to be okay? I'll draft the armory, sure. Could be some good stuff in the armory. There's a morning star. Knocks the locks off chests and trunks. Take that. The torch that can ignite candles and fuses. I've already ignited most of those. And the knight's shield prevents the ill effects from any bad room. Well, once. I gotta go back all the way down there and put another room near the chapel, possibly, but maybe I don't. Let's see. Foyer. I don't have enough for that. Planetarium, that would dead end. And the gymnasium. Whenever you enter the gymnasium, lose 2 steps. I got 74 steps. I'll be fine. The Fallout 4 hacking puzzles inevitably become a hashtag unlock. Yeah, the console command for unlock. Yeah. I mean, the puzzles themselves are kind of fun. I do have some fun with them. And I was able to show them off once with Zach. But yeah, if I'm playing Fallout, I just kind of want to play Fallout and I don't want to solve puzzles. Same thing with Mass Effect. I love the Mass Effect games, but I almost always mod out the hacking minigames because, like, I don't want to do that. And the planet scanning resource. When I first got Metal Gear Solid, when I first got Mass Effect 2, I had a blast with the planet scanning. I thought the planet scanning was a fun little minigame. And whenever I go back, I never want to do it again. It was fun once. It was a fun little novelty. I never want to do it again. All right. We're getting pretty far in this mansion. What are some things I want to make happen? Let me check my list of notes. If I can get a freezer, that could be useful. Right now I'm removing... No, I'm not removing crates. If I could force a garden to appear, maybe I could do something with that. There's a crown room I've been trying to work with. A greenhouse, a laundry room. If I can make a laundry room appear, that'd be pretty handy. Or a pool. Maybe I'll get lucky here. The probing Uranus joke almost makes the amount of mining games worth it. Maybe. Spare bedroom or library? Let's go with a spare bedroom here. Like, when I first... Metal Gear... I keep on saying Metal Gear Solid. When I first played Mass Effect 2, it was the first time I played a Mass Effect game. It was an introduction to the world, and I thought everything about it was super cool. But now that I've played Mass Effect 1, I have a greater appreciation for how in Mass Effect 1, whenever you visited a planet and it would show up on your screen, it would never... You could never fit the entire planet on your screen. In Mass Effect 1, you know? You say you want to land on this planet, and then it would, like, put the planet up close and personal. It would just feel massive. But then in Mass Effect 2, you can pick the planet up and spin it around like a marble and do some scanning minigame, and it just made it feel less grandiose, less majestic. It just made the whole experience... Looking back as a whole, it made it's not the right choice I would have taken with it. I don't think it's a good idea. Breathe. Yeah, sometimes I just go on a... I feel like I'm getting worse at speaking, and that might just because I speak a little too fast. I gotta take some time and slow myself down sometimes. Otherwise, I'll start tripping over my own words. The sense of scale and wonder is one of Mass Effect 1's advantages. Absolutely. The atmosphere is pretty amazing. I keep on clicking with the mouse button and it's not working. All right, spread gold in the estate. Do that. That's helpful to an extent. Yeah, Mass Effect 1 is probably my least favorite of the 3 Mass Effect games, but I can't deny there are some things that Mass Effect 1 did incredibly well that Mass Effect 2 and 3 just could have looked to for inspiration a bit more. Ooh, trophy room. Can't afford that. Classroom? Well, I guess I'm going to build a classroom here. I am low on gems and keys. That is unfortunate. Not the best of days so far for me. And that door is locked, so I don't have a key, so I'm kind of out of luck. Well, I can go back to the entrance hall and break open one of those 2 crates with the Morning Star I picked up, I guess. Dug there already. Oh yeah, I put some gold here. Pick up some of this. Just grab it all. Gold is not the one thing I'm short on. I have plenty of gold. Gold is not what I'm lacking. That's locked too. I need keys and I need gems. That's what I'm hurting for. Alright, maybe here on the foundation. Maybe I'll find a buried key. Or I found an old shoe. That's locked. I found pebbles. Where's Bam Bam? Mass Effect 1 just feels too slow now. You played them once before, but you can't seem to make yourself play them again. You got the good ending with Tali and you're satisfied. No, I think Mass Effect 1 isn't perfect, by no means. I think the way that Mass Effect 2 styled their missions to kind of be like bite-sized things is just the sweet spot, you know? If you sit down to play a Mass Effect 2 mission, it'll take you like maybe 45 minutes to an hour. And then if you've got plenty of time, you can keep on going or you can stop and come back to it. But Mass Effect 1's missions are like really long. Like you visit Thessia and it takes like 3 or 4 hours, and yeah, it's a bit much. Mass Effect 1 has its issues, no doubt. Oh man. No, you're allowed to say whatever you want, Dylan the Fox. I mean, like I said, I'm just here to relax. I'm not like playing anything smashingly new, anything that I'm not playing the hot thing of the day, which would probably be like, well, like I said, the Star Fox game came out recently. I keep on thinking about it. It's like I really want to play it. It's been so long since I had a good new Star Fox game, but at the same time, it's just Star Fox 64 again, and I just played Star Fox 64 like 2 months ago. And it was an amazing experience. Alright, what's going to be here? What am I putting here? A gift shop? I've got so much money, but... Ooh, terrace. Green rooms don't cost gems to draft. You know, considering I don't have any gems, this is a good choice. Deltarune? That's true. Deltarune is, yeah. You mentioned it coming out today, right? You mentioned it came out today, so I guess I could be playing Deltarune. But I have to start at the very beginning, because I've not played Deltarune. I'm not even familiar with the characters, because I just haven't played any of it. Yet. Haven't played any of it yet. A Dark Souls 3 no-hit run? I am not... I think it's time for me to accept the fact that I'm just not a Souls-like enjoyer. I've tried Dark Souls. I've tried so hard to get into Elden Ring, and I just bounce off them every time. It's really unfortunate, because I want to enjoy them. I just can't. I guess I'm not going to be... Not every game genre is going to gel with me, and I guess I just have to accept the fact that, you know, there are so many games out there that I enjoy more. Puzzle games like this, I suppose. There's no need for me to force myself to enjoy the games that are popular. Ooh, Passageway is good here. We'll do that. It's free. You meant the whole series? You can't do that whole journey again? Oh, yeah, doing the entire Mass Effect trilogy. It's great. I love doing it when I do it, but it does require about 120 hours. Each of the games in the Mass Effect series takes about 40 hours, and, you know, you do them back to back to back. That's 120 hours right there, and, you know, there's so many other things I could be doing with that time. Although I do enjoy bathing in the nostalgia. I can't fault anyone for wanting to do that. Man, I am having such a hard time today with this game. For this particular day, it's just been really rough. Alright, some dice, 2 gems, and a coin purse. Whenever I collect money, I get a little bit more money. Well, poo. This is just not a very good run. And that door's locked. Man! Rough. Rough. Bark, 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 bark. Alright, I guess I'm going back to the main hall so I can break open some boxes, and I hope that does something for me. And I gotta relocate where I'm going. Boiler room, chapel, terrace. Nope, that's a dead end. Boiler room, chapel, pantry. That's a dead end. Shh. Boiler room, hallway, commissary, observatory, nook. Okay, that's the path I'm taking. Yeesh. I am doing well, Legion Recruit. You never played any Mass Effect game? It's okay. They are a bit of a time sink, but I really do enjoy them. I'm really happy that Zach and I played through the original trilogy a couple years back, because that was a blast. We loved it. We had a great time. I really enjoyed sharing that game with him. That's the laboratory. Yeah, cut to the laboratory. You are torn over the Mass Effect sequel series news. You crave more content, but seeing what happened with Andromeda, sometimes dead is better. Sequel series? Was there any new Mass Effect news? Hold on, let me Any Mass Effect news? Because the last thing I knew about a new Mass Effect game was like the trailer they came out with like 3 years ago. Mass Effect confirms new release for Mass Effect 2 fans later this year. What? From comic book? Mass Effect 2 was undeniably the best game in the series. A new release? This seems like a book, right? Dark Horse is teaming up. Wait. What's the. Hold on. What is this? Mass Effect fans still living in the glory days of 2010 will be happy to know BioWare has teamed up with Dark Horse for a new release involving Mordin Solus and Miranda Lawson. Isn't Dark Horse the comic book publisher? 2 characters who debut in the Mass Effect. This is nothing. Yep. The new PVC statues. There's some statues for them. All right, there you go. Yeah, I'm at Comic Book Forum. This is about the comic books. I've seen some of the comic books, but yeah, I haven't actually read a lot of. I actually bought the novels, like the Mass Effect novels, but I never ended up reading them. I just don't like reading my video game stuff. That's all. MSNBC News: Mass Effect officially returns in November. Wait, what's this? Hasn't had a new game in nearly a decade. Is this just the numerous new Mass Effect projects in the works? From board games to comic books and beyond. Well, that's okay. I mean, I played the demo for The Expanse Osiris Reborn, and the demo didn't really excite me all that much, but I probably have more faith in a brand new developer giving that kind of formula a try than I am for a new Mass Effect game. Andromeda wasn't great, and I don't really have any faith in BioWare at the moment, so it'd be cool if there was a new Mass Effect game, but I'm not holding my breath. Yeah, it's just Mass Effect comics are coming out. Yeah, that's all I can find. No, it's all good. It's fun to talk about the Mass Effect series. I do enjoy heading out to the Nexus sometimes. Checking out the Mass Effect Nexus, the mod page. There's a key and a gem. That's useful. And seeing if any of the mods I'm a fan of have been updated, like the diversification project, the mods that add more characters. They retroactively add female Turians into the game where it feels appropriate. Things like that. I really enjoy those modded projects, so I keep an eye on them too, but not very often because there's so much other stuff for me to keep an eye on. Wow, I have really boxed myself in here, haven't I? Yeesh. All right. Wait, hold on. I need to go. Oh my god, that's right. I need to go from the entrance hall to the den, the lab, up the dirt. Oh, I have to go in such a ridiculous, convoluted manner to get to the foundation. Goodness. All right. I do have more keys. That's right. I do have 4 more keys now. Oh, wait. Oh, I'm going this way. That's right. I get so turned around sometimes. All right, then I cut through here, then I go here, then I take a right, and then I think I take a left, and then I take another right. Welcome to my mansion. Yep, you may be wondering why the layout looks like this. It's because I was terribly inebriated while constructing it. You know, they say you should never build your own mansion. Or at least they should say that, because I'm clearly no good at it. Alright, where is this door going to take me? Hello, Wolfmeyer McThorne. Welcome. We're just relaxing with some of this this puzzle game here, which I'm not super stellar at, but I mean, like, no one is. It's a tough game. The music room. The solarium. Go with the solarium. I need some new buildings. I need some rare buildings here. Oh boy, a rock. Amazing. The same one from YouTube. Ah, you swapped over to the other side. I see. Now you're in both chats. You're breaking the fabric of reality, I see. Cool. Alright, what am I building here? If anything. I need to not get dead-ended here. A furnace! Oh boy, it put the Knight's Shield on the archives. There we go. I'm shielded from its negative effects. Good. Are there any secrets in here? Any items I can pick up? Doesn't seem like there's anything useful here. Can I go up this ladder? Cool if I could. I didn't think I could. That light beckons to me, though. Like, the light is alluring me up there, but I don't think I can go that way. Oof. Alright, I can go straight up, and then take a right, and then there's a whole bunch of convoluted ways to the left I gotta go to. Oh, I wanted to take a... I could redraw. What is... I don't know if I've ever drawn a tunnel. Yeah, we can go ahead and draw a tunnel. Where's this going? Oh my. I don't know if I've ever drafted a tunnel. We got some coins here. Nothing there. Do I remember when the Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare game had a Mass Effect variant of Imp Zombie? I haven't played that game, so I can't say I'm familiar with that. No. Oh man, this is just like a linear tunnel, huh? The tunnel is just like a... I mean, I don't hate the concept of a tunnel, but like... I don't think there's a whole lot of secrets here. Or maybe the secrets are so well hidden, I gotta look a little harder. No, this just seems like a straight connector, which is fine. It connects to the antechamber now. That's something. I could go all the way back around to the classroom. Maybe. If there's time for it, maybe. I also don't have a key card yet, which could be an issue if I found any security locked doors. Great hall, huh? Dark room, corridor. None of these are amazing. Hey, a sledgehammer. I already got one of you, but I'll take a second one, sure. Breaks the padlocks on locks. That's fine. What happens if you go into the antechamber? Well, it is a difficult room to access. That is one of the challenges in this game, is to get to the antechamber. I've done it, I think, maybe 3 times so far. So I found most of the secrets that are in there, but it's just a room that's really difficult to enter. Alright, courtyard. I need to take a left and a right here. You know, I haven't made a lost and found yet. Whenever you enter this room, you will lose 1 random inventory item. I will get locked out of this top right corner, though, which I'm not a huge fan of. Give me the hallway. Yeah, if we're lucky, we'll make it to the antechamber today. That'd be nice. I got plenty of steps. It's just a matter of, you know, making the right rooms appear. Plus 1 key for every bedroom in your house. I can't make dead-end rooms like this, though. Library. Alright, here's the library. And now something that goes to the left. Laundry room, machinarium. You know, I need to make the laundry room. I've been meaning to do this for a while. I know I'm going to dead-end myself, so I can't get these top 2 corners, but... I think I saw a secret that said I could... I have a shovel, right? Yeah, I have a shovel. I think I can dig somewhere around here, right? There we go. There's the secret. A file cabinet key. There we go. I thought I saw the puzzle solution. And you know what? Fluff and fold? Yes, there we go. I get myself some keys. Now I'm not short for keys. I am broke, though. There you go. Now we got some keys to work with. Marvelous. Now we're cooking with gas. Your body is a vessel for pasta and chocolate. You know, my wife Ann did some cooking this evening. She made us some steaks. It was very nice. Some steaks and some rice. It was a nice hearty meal. I don't have that every day, so I appreciate it when she does cook for us. A dead end, huh? Mail room. Could do the mail room, but, like, what else we got? Lost and found. Give me the foyer. There we go. We got the foyer. All right. And a hallway. Perfect. That's what I need to see. All right. Give me some 2 good rooms over here. What are we cooking with right now? We got a casino. I got no money anymore. Give me the guest bedroom, I guess. Huh. Oh boy, the garage keys. But I didn't make the garage. I have the car keys, but I didn't draft the garage today. gallery. You know what? Go ahead and make the mailroom. It's fine. I have placed an order for future delivery. That's good. I mean, you don't have... At this point in the game, I've gotten far enough that I don't need to fill up the entire blueprint layout to access the antechamber. I just have to draft the room that has the levers that would open these doors. But unfortunately... excuse me. I did not make things like the garden or the greenhouse or any of those rooms that would be super helpful. Well, actually... Is it gymnasium? No, it's the weight room that I would have needed. I've got one more room I can make over here at the classroom, so I'll go over there and see if I can make something useful. What's my experiment today? Whenever I spend 2 or more gems drafting a room, get a star. Oh, okay. Oh, I got the file cabinet key. I can't forget about that. Yeah, what do I got here? Peace. Terms of surrender have been accepted. The red flags flying over the capital were bittersweet comfort for many of the realm's war-weary citizens. This seems like plot stuff, which I probably should be writing down, because, you know, learning the story of this whole universe is probably like the answer for a couple of puzzle solutions. We welcome this new era of peace, and disavow all prior printed support of House Dissele. Royals flee in defeat. The princess born in exile. Prince Rolf. I don't know. None of this seems relevant to me. Okay. Close supporters of the exiled family are, of course, concerned. Tensions rise in the southern border. Oh, here we go. That's a puzzle solution if I've ever seen one. Yeah, that's something I gotta commit to memory, and by that I mean wait, have I already solved this one? I think this is relevant to one I've already solved. Hourglass? Hold on. Where's the button? Yeah, I think I already solved the hourglass one. That's the 4th symbol in the bottom right there, so pretty sure I've already solved that one. But that's fine. I got the key used. I finally dug up that stuff in the laundry room. I've been meaning to do that for a while now. Dig in the laundry room. Check that off the list. Mail room for some new books. It's not the mail room, it's the bookstore. Let me correct my notes here. Taking notes. Had to wish an old YouTuber happy birthday. He was one of the first people you started watching on YouTube. Nice. His name is Slow Beef. Oh. Cool. When Mike is burning the fire. I mean, there is not a weapon necessarily. I mean, you could use a weapon. There is a device in this game that you can craft if you have the workshop. I think I have some of the ingredients. Unfortunately, I have not drafted the workshop. Ooh, what you beeping at me for? What's up? What do you know? What are you talking about? Is there something on the floor? Is there like a coin on the floor? Is that what you're beeping at? Just coins. Just coins. Alright, we veer to the left. We veer through the classroom. Alright, what's here? What's the last door we're going to make today? The maid's chamber, the pool, or the music room? I'd love to make the music room if I had the gems for it, unfortunately. Make the pool. Which I left drained. What do we got here? Gems. Oh boy, just in time for me not be able to use these. Great! Cool. Alright. Let's see. I'm finishing the day with salt, shovel, metal detector, running shoes, magnifying glass. Yeah, I basically expended everything I can expend today. Yeah. Alright, so not a lot of progress made today. Just kind of chipped away. I found that the hidden key in the laundry room, but that's just kind of it. Oh well, maybe I'll have better luck next time. Mm. If someone put me in a star, what would I do? Well, I am the star. Starception. Garden excavation site of tomorrow. 27 excavated dig spots. Yeah, I was getting my workout done. All right. It's raining where you live. That's nice. Depending on you know, if it's nice and warm or if it's cold and wet, then could be nice. You ate too much sour candy, Wolfmeyer. That's unfortunate. You have to pace yourself. If I were a Transformer, what would my alt mode be? I would be a Megazord. And the Transformers would get mad at me because they couldn't merchandise it. Oh, time for a rave party, huh? Alright, let's see if I can bust one of these out. There you go. There we go. Now we're having a good time. Now we're just rocking out to Dimitri's theme from Sly Cooper. Ah, yeah. Good stuff. That's cheating? Well, they should have set the ground rules before they let me do whatever I wanted. Sleeping mask, gems, and a key. Nice. Nice starting bonus. Because I visited the mailroom the other day. Welcome, Lalo. Welcome, welcome. Yay. Drink time. You better believe I've been drinking. Poke. I'm gonna have to poke myself because what? Petey's in the cat bed, and Anne is in the human bed, and it's just me. You and me tonight. I'll poke myself though. There you go. All right. Today we can make a shelter, a tomb, or a shrine. Make a shelter. That's usually pretty good. Prevents the negative effects of 3 red rooms. Good. Your favorite ranger is the Quantum Ranger. Imagine you were recruited to the Power Rangers and they were like, I'm the Red Ranger and I'm the Blue Ranger and I'm the Yellow Ranger. What Ranger are you? And I'm like, I'm the Prism Ranger. I'm fabulous. And I'm just all the colors of the rainbow. And they're like, nah, you can't do that. You gotta pick a hue that could be, you know, committed to a 6-digit hex code. Like, you can't just do whatever you want. There are rules, man. It's like, not for me. I'm above your rules. The NCR Ranger. The Conservatory. That's always a good one to draft. Yes, a rare one. All right. The attic. Do I want the attic to be a rare? I mean, 8 items is pretty useful. But it is a dead end. But 8 items is pretty useful, so we'll make that a little easier to get your hands on. The commissary. This is not bad. I kind of always want to have a commissary, so we'll make that commonplace. And the archives. You know, it's a red room, which sucks. And I almost never want to make it. But sometimes you really got to have a 4-exit room. And, you know, I guess that's fine. All right. Good shift for today. The Quantum Ranger is Daniel Southworth, and he voices Virgil in Devil May Cry. Oh, I mean, I'm imagining Virgil has had several different actors, because it's been a while. Oh, big spot, but I got a new shovel. Oh. A patio? Ooh, neat. Patio will give you more gems. But I think it doesn't work if you draft it too early, so I shouldn't have drafted it so early. Courtyard? Yeah, I'll do the courtyard. It's always been Dan, huh? Alright. Shows me what I know. There's a shovel. There's a useful shovel. Oh boy, a coin. I'll take more later. The glamorous ranger. Yes. Alright. Alright, we had a good time. There's the commissary, though. We probably want the commissary so we can buy some stuff. You're gonna head out. You've been up since 5:30 a.m. and you've been working for 10 hours in the sun and heat. Yeah, I would want to head to bed, too. I was out in the sun for like less than an hour today, and I still felt that, you know. I went for a nice walk with my girl. We were having a good time, just chatting, shooting the breeze, enjoying the weather, but it was getting a little hot. The sun was beating down on us. But working in the sun for 10 hours, yeah, I would want to pass out immediately. Happy to have you here for the brief time that we had you, Legion Recruit. The stream has been invaded by dance. Yes, that's true. We did the rave there. Your sleep schedule has gone to hell. It's difficult. You went to sleep at 11 a.m.? Yeah, that's rough. You're not joking. I've been trying to force myself to go to bed at a decent time because I've not. I've got to try a bit harder. I've been trying to go to bed around midnight. This is my goal. Might give myself a little more leeway today. Ooh, a tunnel. There's a tunnel again, sure. Gets me northward a bit. Oh boy, more money. There's just straight up north, like a hallway. Running low on keys, though. Another tunnel? This is ridiculous. I didn't realize you could draft 2 tunnels consecutively. Alright. This is bonkers. Turnip, oh boy. If you give me a 3rd tunnel, I'm going to be... 3rd tunnel? What is this? This is a long tunnel. I've never done this before. This is silly. Is it going to give me the option for a 4th tunnel? That's just silly. It is. Okay. This is very weird. It's a weird thing today. Okay. Does it just keep on going until I stop? Can I just make tunnels nonstop? Tunnel of infinite length? I think I can. I can just tunnel all the way to the end. All right. Well, cool. Now I just got to open this southward antechamber door. Neat. That's how strange. How strange. There's a paint and a pint on that one. And there's a planet and a plane on that one. And there's a tiger and a tier of sorts over there. All right. It's just a weird tunnel. That was a weird thing, all right. The Lonesome Road DLC. Wow, that was bonkers. I've never done that before. Also, I've kind of locked myself out of the entire left half of that. Of the entire house. Oh, no. Today's gonna be a short day. Well, that's just how it's gonna be. Ooh, what you beeping at me for? What you find? Is there a penny on the ground? Oh wait, there's a battery pack. All right, that could be handy. What else we got? Holly Laboratory. All right, set up an experiment. What do you got here? Go. Permanently increase your lock. Oh, permanently add +1 gold to your allowance. That's good. The first time you enter each room on the 9th rank. I guess whenever you spend 2 or more rooms drafting a... Yeah, we'll do that one, I guess. I don't think I'm going to make a very long attempt today, but maybe I can get at least... security door. Maybe I can get myself a little bit more money and it won't be a complete waste of a day. I gotta go back to the entrance hall, though. Yeah, two... if it takes 2 or more gems to draft a room, it will permanently give me a +1 gold bonus when I start the day, which is handy. What is Buddy Chicken supposed to be? It's a little robot on wheels. This is a little traveling companion. I think it's based on the old this is like the toys that our great grandparents used to have, but like a little chicken that you would drag behind you, and it was on wheels, and it would make clucking noises because the wheels were connected to like a little noisemaker of some sort. Classroom? Give me the Nook. Observatory? Sure. Give me... Oh, wait. Workshop. Workshop is very useful. A broken lever? Okay. Can I make anything with this? Broken level, shovel. I can make the jackhammer. I could also make... What else could I make? Battery pack, metal detector. Oh, metal detector. Metal detector shovel? That'll make the shovel detector, which isn't bad. I wrote down a recipe for something. I need the sledgehammer, I think. The sledgehammer, the lever, and the battery. I've got 2 of the ingredients. If I can draft the garden and find a sledgehammer, that would be a good thing to do. Might be a bit of an ask, though. Who made the mod? Oh, the Buddy Chicken mod was made by someone by the name of Jokerine. She's made a couple other mods that we've used in the past, although I can't remember off the top of my head. But yeah, a very prolific modder. A den? Wait, a den. Sure, we'll make a den here. Maybe that'll make a dent in what I'm trying to accomplish. Secret passage. That's going to go nowhere. Draft me the armory. I can get some useful items over here. Man, this room used to give me like a huge battle axe. It was super useful, but it just doesn't want to give me a battle axe anymore. Kind of makes me a little sad. It was a very useful weapon. It made some of the rooms permanently cheaper to craft, and that was very helpful. But I guess it does not want to do that anymore. Library, hallway, or guest bedroom. I guess I want the hallway so I can keep on heading north. Who made the mod? Somebody by the name of Jokerine. Chapel? Yeah, I'll make the chapel, sure. And it's shelter. That's useful, so I don't have to pay the tithe. In fact, I'm taking money from the church. Stealing from the church. That's me, baby. A locksmith? You know, I'm probably going to want a locksmith. Got a decent amount of money, but not enough keys. Give me the lockpicker's kit. There we go. Wish I had enough money to draft the secret key, but I'm out of money. The gift shop, the library, or the parlor? Wow, I am just kind of dead-ending entirely today, aren't I? All right, this is going to be a short day, it looks like. Let's see. Swimbird? I don't think I've read Swimbird yet. Give me Swimbird. And the bookshop, the freezer. Go ahead, I guess. Make the freezer. There you go. I wish I could... Oh, wait, I have the torch here. Oh, the torch world. I didn't realize the torch melts this stuff. Nice. Thaw only in the event of my death. I had wished for you to read this letter upon first arriving at Mount Holly, but I couldn't risk the contents falling into unsympathetic hands. My personal freezer should prove quite the safe box. My favorite snacks were also stored here. In addition, it has also, for the last 20 years, stored many a cryptic message and a ciphered note. This cooler is, in fact, a dubious frozen post box of chilled secrets. Have you heard of the Children of Blackwater? I suppose not. No Jedi would tell you. Can I honestly say I had nothing to do with her disappearance? And yes, I speak of disappearance, not death, for I too cling to the hope that our fears are unfounded and have occasionally from time to time caught fragments of information that bolsters this belief. Fragments of information that have cost me plenty for our country is never short of opportunists. Still, as I am now dead, I don't want this knowledge to be buried with me, and even if that meant passing the burden of these fragments on you, even if that information may weigh even on a very... Oh my god, it's a long note. I have placed 8 red envelopes in 8 even more secure locations throughout the estate and left a hidden message for you among the art that hangs in almost every room in the house. Yeah, I found that one. The message is the key to unlocking these secrets, but you must be open in your interpretation as much as it has double meanings. The safe combinations will not be found in writing on the estate. Oh boy. Alright, I think I have solved that one, and by solved I mean looked up the solution, because it took me too long to get here. I can just melt everything. Hey, you got a key. Nice. Is there anything else I can melt here? I can melt these. Not that I can do anything with that because my accounts are currently frozen. Hey, there we go. Yeah, I was in here before because I did build this next to the heater at one point and it melted some of the ice, but first time I was able to access that letter. That's nice. What all can Buddy Chicken do? Buddy Chicken kind of it spins in a circle. That's the dance it does. And also once a day it can give you a random item, stuff that it's picked up with its high-powered magnet. And that's kind of it. But, you know, sometimes there is joy in simplicity. Well, I think that might be it for today, unfortunately. I don't really think there's much else I can do here. Yeah, I'm kind of locked off from basically everything else, unfortunately. Well, that's fine. Call it a day. It's a short 10-minute day, but, you know, sometimes it's how it goes. Sometimes you get unlucky. 8 drafting rooms. It's the architect's villa. Yeah. I guess technically so, yes. Ah. You're so itchy. Fuck mosquitoes. You live in the South. That's not fun. That's not fun at all. I'm quite happy that I don't have to be outside being eaten alive by mosquitoes. I am going to go see my dad this weekend, so you might not see me for, I might not stream on one of the days. I might still stream this weekend, but, no, I'm going to be spending some time with family. My allowance is now 79 gold coins every day. Goodness, that's a lot of money. Peaceful, relaxing.
Gashosh Kamal is raiding us.
Welcome! Welcome, Gashar Kamal. Welcome. I hope you're having a good time. You're playing White Knuckle. I can't say I've ever heard of that. That's new to me. Welcome. I hope you had a good time playing it. I hope you made plenty of progress. I'm just playing a puzzle game right now. Just playing a little bit of Blueprints, trying to, solve the puzzles of this mysterious mansion. I've made some progress, cracking at it a little bit, but, you know, doing my best. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, we're just having a relaxing time. My name is Mike Birdfire. I play Fallout with my friend, and, you know, I just kind of stream random games, including Blueprints here. We got some money. Make a wish. There we go. Hey, nice. Thank you. Thank you very much, Gash. Gasharsh. Yeah. Welcome, everyone. I hope you're having a relaxing Thursday evening. We are playing Blueprints, which is a game where you build a mansion room by room and try to unlock the secrets of the entire mansion, which sometimes it's more difficult than it sounds. Let's see. First things first, we'll build a corridor. That'll move us further into the corner. That's good. And a pantry. Yeah. So I made some progress on some of the secrets yesterday. I was able to find a secret dig spot in the laundromat. That was super helpful. And I was able to find some secrets in the freezer, but there's still a lot to find. I gotta make the crown room. I've made a crown room a couple of times, but it's just not showing up anymore for some reason. The crown room is just not showing up, and I can't solve the puzzle of the crown room if it just doesn't show up. It's a problem when everything is random, you know? It's a problem with the randomness. Hello, workshop. That's useful. Anything useful in here? A lever. That's good. Found a broken lever. Could be useful. In due time. In due time. Library. Ooh, maybe I could have the bookstore shooting off the library. Ah, here's the book we ordered the other day. Haven't read this one. Swimbird. It's February 24. Wait, I guess I already ordered this one? Oh, I did. I already read this one. That's unfortunate. Are there any secrets here? It doesn't seem like it. No. No. Man, I forgot I ordered this one. It's been, like, what? 3 months? 2 months? 2 months? 2 months. Alright, I've already read Swimbird, then. I should really write down and mark which ones I've read already so I know I'm not ordering the wrong one multiple times. Sure, we'll make a classroom. I think I decided to add a whole bunch of classrooms. Yeah. If I can build all 8 classrooms in today's draft pool and then a 9th one, I think there is a secret. I've never been able to do that. I've never been able to make all 9 classrooms in a single day. Be nice if I could. grade 2. I think I've made it to like grade 6 at the very most. We'll see. Maybe I'll be lucky today. Maybe I'll have some success. Yeah, entrance hall. What can we build over here? A courtyard? We'll do that. Don't have any keys, and I am getting low on gems immediately. Starting off with 4. Commissary? Commissary, yay! I know you got my back, commissary. Thank you. You got, keys, and gems, and a shovel, and you can shake it like a salt shaker. Oh, there we go. I love spending my money here. I just bought your entire inventory. Hell yeah. And I'm going to dig up more keys. Nope, I'd like up a coin. I'm already making my money back. Oh boy, an old shoe. Maybe I can sell that to someone who doesn't know the value of $1. Classroom again? I should probably go a little bit deeper before I start building more classrooms. I'm kind of boxing myself in here. Speakeasy? Veranda? Veranda. It's veranda time. Because I got more rooms I can dig in now. A turnip? Good. I got more energy for the rest of the day. Secret gem. Good. I'm making progress, alright. Another classroom. There we go. Is this grade 3 or grade 4? Grade 3. Good. Alright. Ooh, is there a secret here? There's a holly pattern. That's not a secret. Alright. Keep on going. More classrooms? Dark room. Probably not. I could do a redraw here, or I could go the observatory. Observatory is good. We'll do the observatory. Now I can go over here, use my 56 stars to get a free diamond. That's useful. Okay. Another classroom. We got a spare bedroom, which goes nowhere. Dormitory, that's a dead end. And a security room. I guess I'll do that. Not ideal, but I'll take it. This seems like an interesting game, you say? I agree, yeah. I've been playing it. How long have I been playing it for at this point? Steam? Steam is being unresponsive for a second. Hold on. I'm not even playing The Long Dark. Knock it off. Yeah, I got it like 2 or 3 weeks ago. Maybe a month ago at this point. And I've put 52 hours into it. And, yeah, I feel like I've maybe made about halfway into it. There's just a lot of different puzzles, and it takes a long time and a fair amount of luck to get everything where I want it to be, you know. Oh, a classroom. That's handy. There you go. Not every day I'm going to be able to make 8 classrooms, but today might be the day. You know, I've been trying to make this happen for quite some time. But yeah, if I could only play one video game a year, if I were limited in that regard, then I think this video game would last the entire year. Like I could spend an entire year trying to solve the puzzles if I didn't look up any of the solutions online, because some of them are really obscure, really difficult to find, really convoluted. Sometimes I'll walk past a painting like 30 dozen times, and then just on a whim, I'll take a closer look at it, or I'll have a magnifying glass, or I'll have context clues that change the meaning of it, and I'll have a eureka moment. Man, those eureka moments, that's something else. Welcome, Fat Al. Twitch didn't send you a notification to switch for YouTube chat? Ah, I see. I gotcha. Dining room, please. Oh, there we go. Take one of these. Get a few more steps. All right, can I get another classroom? Can I get the gift shop? I'll take the gift shop. Sure. Not a lot I can buy in here. Everything's kind of pricey, as swag usually is. Another classroom. You know, last time I tried to do this, I didn't have the gems for it, but I've got the gems this time. Grade 5. Good. I heard a dinner bell ring, so I can go back to the mess hall and have some lunch. Good. Or I could just have a little apple for a snack. Helpful. Locked. All right. I need to find a way to get some keys then. Right now I've got a shovel, a salt shaker, and a broken lever. Oh, wait. Maybe I can travel through here a little bit. A nail. Favorite food, unseasoned chicken breast, huh? I mean, I'm a big fan of pizza. I have an unhealthy amount of pizza. If pizza were healthy for me, I'd have it every day. But unfortunately, it is not. And I must pace myself. Laboratory. Yeah, let's do a laboratory, actually. Because those experimental house features are very handy. I do like chicken, of course. Chicken tenders. I haven't actually had chicken tenders in a while, though. Because eating at restaurants has gotten expensive. Ah, every time I eat an apple, remove a crate from the tunnel. Oh, every time I find trash while digging, that's going to be useful. Yeah, there we go. That's going to be super helpful. You're making a joke? No, it's all good. It's all good. Sorry, I didn't catch the joke. It's all in good fun. All right, I need to find more dig spots. Security door. I don't have a key card though. All right, I got to find a key card or did I build a security room yet? I did build a security room. So I could make some magic happen over here. One element of it, at least. There is a fruit and 3 trunks out there, huh? I must have missed like an apple somewhere. All right, keycard settings. If the power is off, the doors unlock. Security level, we'll set that to low for now until I actually find a way to unlock those doors. All right, what do we got here? I guess I gotta go all the way back to the entrance hall or the courtyard because I don't have any keys, unfortunately. It's kind of a bummer. All right, I can probably go through this door. All right, a classroom. You wonder how many building inspectors are buried on these grounds? Every day we got 5 more dead inspectors. Oh wait, grade 6. Have I been here yet? Take these dice. Have I ever made the 6th grade one? Hold on, let me check these notes here. Okay, yeah, I think I have made the 6th grade one before. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. It's like a history test right there. Can't interact with most of anything here, though. Very quiet. All right. Can I make another one? I can make a passageway or a boiler room. We'll make a passageway. Or we could redraw, actually. Maybe I redraw until I get a classroom? Tunnel. Locksmith could have been useful. A den. I guess we'll have to make a den just so I can get out of here. Now you're hungry? We always end up talking about food, and it always end up making someone hungry. Sorry about that. That's just how it goes. You loved Blueprints, and you have been a fan of the YouTube for a while, so you thought, why not? You haven't been followed, Sally, so it took a bit to chat. I see. There is that 10-minute waiting period if you haven't been following. Right, to deter spam. Well, welcome. I hope you had a good time playing your game. I had not heard of that one before, but I hope you're having a good time. Yeah, I just started playing Blueprint a couple of weeks ago, and it's honestly had me hooked for a while. Oh, come on. I need a right turn here. Or else I'm going to get locked out. The armory, that'll do. And I get some useful stuff. Take the Morning Star. They just never give me the battle axe anymore. They never give me the battle axe. It was too powerful. They couldn't do it. I'd make all the rooms free. Chapel. Parlor. Gotta make the parlor. You haven't had Chinese in months? I haven't had Chinese in years. I'm not much of a Chinese food kind of guy. Not my favorite thing. So yeah, these... this puzzle box thing is like the perfect indicator for this game. Like the perfect... Like, if I want to explain why I have criticisms of this game, I point to these puzzle boxes, because when you start doing them, they're kind of fun. You know, one of these boxes is telling the truth, one of them is telling the lies, and one of them's got a gem inside, you know? So it's like, all right. How are we doing this? And it's like, this box is telling the truth. And it's like, okay. And this box is telling lies. Well, that doesn't make any sense because if you were telling the truth, you'd be lying. You'd be lying about that. But if you're lying, you'd solve these puzzles, it'd be kind of fun. But now, because I've solved so many of them, it's like there is no box that mentions a specific color. There is no box that displays 3 true statements. There is no box that contains a mix of true and false statements. There is no box that displays 3 false statements. There is no box that displays a number that also has a number on another box. And it's like I'm just gonna pick one at random. I just can't be bothered. You've gotten too ridiculous. No gems. That's fine. I'm moving on with my life. It's too much, man. It's too much. You guys are talking about food. You're making people hungry. I am out of money and gems and keys. No. I have to make at least 2 more classrooms. Ah. Okay. Okay, I can go back to the entry parlor. It's okay. We can salvage this day still. We're not done yet. You haven't beaten us yet. Yeah, okay. We'll go through here. We'll duck through here. We'll take a right. I'm burning through steps, but you're forcing my hand here, unfortunately. And here's the entry parlor, and we've got two chests. Here we go. Break these open. One of these has to have a key in them, right? Money? Gems. Frick. Am I done? Is it the end of the day already? Man. I had made so many of those schoolhouses. The pantry, the workshop. Combine the shovel with the broken lever. That wouldn't help me anything. Library, classroom, kitchen. The kitchen was locked. The foundation was kind of locked. Yeah, I might just be kind of screwed here. Unless the classroom. Maybe there's something good in the classroom. Also, I have not made grade 7 yet, I don't think. Man, the number 8 is always turned sideways. All right. Classroom puzzle. Algebra worksheet. Oh, man. Yeah. That's... It teaches you what the advanced symbols do, which I'm not a super big fan of. Right. I changed the dartboard minigame to the easiest version for a reason. Jeez, negative 400. Yeesh. I'll take the apple. Grade 7, huh? Well, I was kind of hoping for a key, or a gem, or something. Maybe someone had left some stuff around here, but unfortunately, looks like today is where my day ends. I don't have any keys. I don't have a key card. Man. I'm just getting unlucky. Last couple days have just been really unlucky for me. Oh well. Luck is not always on your side. Combine the shovel. Nope, can't do anything with that. Yep. Just a lot of nothing today, unfortunately. Unless I find a secret key. Maybe in the... No. There's just nothing today. Ah, man. I really wanted to get all those classrooms built today. I made it to 7 out of 9. One of these days. One of these days. I also didn't get to remove any crates from the tunnel. Man. What an unlucky draw today. Ah, bummer. All right. Yeah. Some days you win some days you lose some. You gotta know when to hold 'em. Know when to fold. Hello, firearms instructor. Welcome. I hope you're having a good evening. I hope you're having a good Thursday. I did grab an apple, though. Yeah, the apple was nice. There were probably a couple more apples, too, but I was just limited because I didn't have any keys, you know? I gotta have my keys. Just got really unlucky and didn't draft any keys. Hallway. Do a tunnel again all the way to the end. Chapel. Utility box. A chapel. And a library, sure. All right, I'm going to go out to the outhouse and figure out what I'm doing over there today. Most of the time you're lying sideways on the couch as you play your game. You gotta focus on your posture. Take it from me, someone who's got bad posture. I never sit properly. Like this, they say you're always supposed to sit with your feet flat on the floor. I never do that, and let me tell you, it's not good for your back. Shrine, hovel, a root cellar. There you go. If I find a shovel, I can dig around in there for a little bit. Yep, shrimp check. You got it, Lies. Man, I wish today was a good day. We'll see if I get lucky. I have had 2 rough days in a row. I had a pretty good first day, but the last 2 have been kind of rough. All right, maybe I'll get lucky. Ooh, a gem. That's a nice start. All right. I think I read this one and this one. Maybe the 4th one, volume 4. Maybe I can read that one. Oh. Wine cellar, cloister, or I should probably make the cloister. It requires all of my gems, though. Oh, it's so rough. Commissary. I'm gonna get locked out of that corner. Oh well. I don't have any gems. Oh, that's ooh. Yikes. All right. Could be another short day. Coat check. Check one item and retrieve it another day. I don't have any. Well, let's do the parlor puzzle. Maybe I'll get lucky and get some gems out of this. I have no gems right now. Whoa, these are actually simple. The puzzle's all reset, I guess. Oh, okay. I should take a moment to look at these, and it would have been simple to solve this one. I didn't realize the puzzles would reset their difficulty if you failed too many in a row, or maybe I reached the end of the puzzles and they're just cycling it back again. I don't know. Either way, I'm glad the puzzles have gotten easier because it makes it something I actually want to solve now. Spare bedroom, sure, we'll do that. I really need to find some supplies, though. Man. The pool! Oh, I want to make the pool. It's been a while since I've made the pool. I really want to make the pool. Come on, let me make the pool. Ugh. Alright. Hallway. I guess I'll make the hallway. Man, I need gems. I need gems. I need keys. I need keys. I need gems. I got plenty of money. But I didn't. I gotta find a gem so I can actually make the commissary. The armory. That's useful. No axe today again, but the torch, the mace, and the shield. I'll take them. I could go through the secret passage. That requires a gem. Hallway closet. You know, maybe I'll get a gem or a key here. Well, I got a key. Would have benefited from a gem, but I'll take it. Another rough start to the day, it looks like. Very well. Very well. Could be another short day, but that's just how it goes sometimes. We'll see. What are we making here? A left turn? I guess I'm making the passageway. Didn't want a dead end again. Commissary! I wish I could. Give me the den. Your back is killing you, Wolfmeyer? Yeah, the only advice I have for that is just kind of lay down on the floor. If you lay flat on your back for maybe 5 minutes, that's how it works for me. It sucks, but sometimes it's just how you do it. Man, oh man, the lack of gems is just biting me. Here's a gem. All right. I got 2 gems to work with now. Let's try and make some magic happen. Yeesh. A security room, that could be handy. Depends on what I got rest going on today. Come on, come on. Oh, so rough. Dark room. Cannot see floor plans when drafting in this room. It's rough, but I'll take it. Oh, it's dark. What did I make here? Oh, nice. This is a good one. It's a workshop. Got a battery. That's good. If I had a... Yeah, I only got the battery and the coin purse. Okay. Maybe I'll make something good here. This has just been 3 bad days in a row, you know? It's just not been good. And the coat check dead end. Well, go ahead and hold on to this battery pack for me, I suppose. No. I shouldn't do that. Otherwise, you're never going to have the battery pack when I want it. Here, have a... Just take the coin purse, I guess. Ugh. Hello, Property the Alcoholic. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're having a good day. I'm having a pretty good evening myself. Had a couple of bum runs so far in this game. Yep, I've just dead-ended myself the entire time. Alright, that was a fast day. Man, that was 3 bad days in a row. Well, 3 bad days in a row. That's just modern life, you know? A rustic villa. Yeah, it's a pretty small one by comparison. Checking the shovel. I didn't have a shovel. I only had... Wait, yeah, I didn't have the shovel today. I didn't find a shovel. I wish I had. Alright, alright. I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break and then I'm gonna continue playing. Just for a little bit more. A new redeem idea. A laser dot moving around on the screen so you can play with the cats. Oh, I don't know if I want to do that. Otherwise, your cats are going to knock over your TV or your monitor. I'd be responsible for some damage. I wouldn't want that, of course. Okay. When you find the shovel, check it in. I can't because I won't have the coat check built. It's a catch-22. I can't check the code in because I ain't got no code to check. That's not what a catch-22 means. Then I guess it's a catch-49. Then I guess it's a catch-67, isn't it? It's a catch of some combination of numbers. Schoolhouse? Yeah, sure. Do the schoolhouse again because that worked so well for us last time. You know, maybe today. Maybe today is going to be the day where I draft 9 schoolhouses. Schoolrooms. I'll do it. I'm doing it. I'm going to need 9 gems. Oh, I wish today were the day. We can do it. We can do it. All right. We got a parlor, a library, and a hallway closet. Give me the library. All right. There's a book. Drafting strategies. Yep. First time I got this one. Nice. Upgrade discs. Yep, that's nice. Gems, stopwatch. I think I found a stopwatch once. Emerald bracelet. Yep, I found basically all of these. Okay, battery pack is a component in 3 contraptions. Question mark is a component in... I've already made all the contraptions in the game, I'm pretty sure. Room upgrades. I've already upgraded a couple of rooms. Yep, made some of this. If you have come across any fancy ruby-socketed candlesticks, You may want to take note in case you find an item that can produce a flame. Oh. Okay, I'll keep an eye out for those. I think there's 2 in the church. I think I've already set those ablaze. Okay, so I've already learned basically all the information that was in that book, and that was kind of a waste of time. Oh well. How was I to know? A classroom. I want to do that, but I also have to get to the corner first. Come on, give me some gems, baby. A diamond. Okay, I'll take it. That's fine. Commissary. That's going to be super useful. That's what I'm talking about. I've locked off that bottom corner, though. It happens sometimes. Sometimes you don't have a choice. Sledgehammer. Yup, I'll take that. Some running shoes. Some gems. There we go. Okay, no keys yet, but plenty of gems for making plenty of classrooms. I like this. It's a good start. Welcome to grade 1. That's 1. 1 down, 8 to go. Another classroom, but it's going to dead end. I can't rotate it? You sure? Lame. Oh, security door. Well, even if it were a regular locked door, I wouldn't be able to use it. Man, I just dead-ended. Until I find a key card, that's locked off too. It's gonna be another short day, huh? Now, the randomness can be sometimes a very frustrating limiting factor. Cloister, archives, or dormitory. Give me the cloister. I'm burning through my gems. Alright, what do we got here? Rotunda, weight room. I hate all this, thank you. Classroom, passageway. Passageway's not bad, I'll take a passageway. I would like a key card or something. Vestibule, laboratory. Give me a laboratory. That could actually be helpful, depending on what I can draft here. Alright, set up an experiment. What do we got here? Immediately, each time you access a different terminal today, remove a crate from the tunnel. That sounds good. Start the experiment. Alright, does this terminal count, though? Hey, this terminal counted. Nice. Excellent. Alright, just gotta keep an eye out for terminals then. That's good. Archives is bad. I don't have any keys for the Great Hall. 7 locked doors is yikes. Do a redraw here. Classroom! Yeah, there we go. We're building classrooms today. Give me the apple. More classrooms. And do a redraw again. I'm going to redraw until you give me another classroom. Give me a classroom. There we go. This is how I make the classrooms appear. Alright, this time I don't want a classroom because I'm going to dead end myself. It's locked! I need keys! I wasn't able to buy any keys from the commissary. I need to draft a lock-picking room, a lock cellar. Ugh. You're wondering which crate's in what tunnel. You know, I can take a moment to go ahead and show you. Because I'm right here near the exit anyway. So there is a tunnel I was able to unlock outside the grounds of the manor. But it's blocked off by a lot of crates. This way. Was it this way? Yeah, it's this way, I think. Yeah, there's a tunnel right here. And I've removed a significant amount of crates from here, but it's still kind of impacted. Ugh. I think I'm making some progress, but yeah, I still can't get all the way to the back end there. Yeah, I gotta remove a lot more crates, unfortunately. The Steam sale is talking to you like the Green Goblin mask. You know, I bought a couple of games today. I was like, oh boy! In particular, there was one game that I remember playing all the time. It was a tower defense game on my PlayStation 3, and I was like, oh boy, they're selling that for $1 on Steam. I'm going to buy that and bathe in the nostalgia. And I bathed in it for about an hour, and I realized, wow, this game is not very good. I can see why they were selling it for $1. It was better in my memory. I also got a couple of other games, but who knows if I'll ever get around to them, because, you know. Ooh, Closet Home? Dan. Who knows if we'll ever get around to them, you know. There's just so many games out there to play. It's a good problem to have. A Classroom classic. Keys? That's not a key. A compass. And a treasure map to some buried keys, maybe? You can turn around? Balloons? Metal Gear? Grade 4. Great, great. I need to go straight here. Drawing room? I guess so. Alright, another classroom here, maybe? Yeah, there we go. Getting low on gems, though. It's an issue. It's a problem. I'll need to take a left turn here, unfortunately. Boiler room? That's the last of my gems. You've eaten up all of my gems. I need more gems and keys now. Kitchen, hallway, or... Take a kitchen. I got no gems, so give me the hallway. Another rough day. Another rough day in the manor. Classroom that I can't build. Yeesh. Secret passage? I can't afford that. I really do not want to make the archives today. I don't want to do the Great Hall either. I do another reroll. Classroom. Give me the weight room. It doesn't matter. I'm going to burn through it. Today is just another bum day, it looks like. Flip the secret lever. Cool, cool. That's locked. That's locked. Office, dark room. I'll take the office, I guess. There's at least one gem in here. And a second terminal. Yeah, there we go. Spread some gold around. Do that. Don't take my gems. I'm so low on gems. My precious, precious rare gems. Oh, the parlor. The parlor might give me some gems if the puzzles are still easy. All right, they've gone back to being easy. Nice. All right. The black box contains gems. All 3 boxes are empty. Well, that's false. This box and the blue box are empty. Okay. Is it in the black box then? Okay. If this one is false, then one of these has to be true. Either the black box contains the gems, or the black box contains the gems. All right, black box. Give me the gems. Yes. Cool. Parlor has 1 room. Okay. It's locked. Come on, you're killing me here. Oh, God. All right. Locked. Everything hurts. Everything sucks. Ooh, piece of candy. Everything's locked. I can't go anywhere. It's the end of the day. Fuck, man. This is rough. All right, well, I was able to access the computer in the office and the laboratory. I know there's one in the security room. I can go there and remove at least 1 more box. I'm going to endeavor to make this not a complete waste of my time today. Yeah, there Look through the telescope. Got the commissary here. Here's his classroom. And 2 pieces of gold. Wouldn't have to be a key on this. No. Alright. Access the terminal. There is 0 keys out and about. Well. Very well. Is there anything else I can do today? Boiler room doesn't have a terminal. Wait. No, the boiler room does have a terminal, I think. So I can at least remove 1 more box. Just trying to make today have some. Oh boy, did not mean to go up there. I'm trying to make today be somewhat productive. Let's see. Den, classroom, drawing room, classroom, boiler room. Ooh, 4 pieces of candy. Here we go. The boiler room. Across the platform. Up here. Is this technically a terminal? It's not a terminal. It doesn't count. Alright, well. That's probably it for today then. Another short one. Wait, let me think here. No, there is another one actually. Yeah, okay. I can access at least 1 more terminal I know of. Maybe. It was down this gate, I believe. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful game, just not the easiest one in the world. Was it this? Yeah, it was this tunnel right here. Terminal! There we go. A crate has been removed. Nice. And I think I learned, was it P was one of them? No, was it oh man. Beep? That's probably not it. There was an admin. What was it? What was it? Lee? No, wasn't it? It was something like that. And it's also case sensitive. I can't remember. I should have written it down when I had the access to it. Oh well. I can always come back to this. Is the admin password admin? I wish. Man, that makes things. It would make things so much simpler if that were the case. Don't feel bad. John Wolf had over 100 videos. Wait. Oh, I didn't realize I had run out of steps. Yikes. All right. Short day indeed. John Wolf had over 100 videos playing blueprints for hours each. Is John Wolf a YouTuber or something? Or is it the developer showing off the game that they made? Nah, it's another YouTuber, huh? Yeah, it's a gaming channel, John Wolf Gaming. I see. Yeah, it is a ridiculously extensive game. Like I said, if you want a game that you can just play for like a year straight, if you don't look up the solutions to the puzzles in this game, you will be playing it for like a year straight. Ugh. Man, oh man, I wish it were a little easier to make these things happen. I wish I could increase my allowance of gems and keys. I was able to increase my allowance of gold, but that only goes so far. If I just can't find enough gems and keys to make progress. Yeah, we'll do 1 more day and then we'll just start winding things down. It's been fun though. We'll stream more often. At least I'll endeavor to. Because I enjoy just kind of relaxing and chilling and hanging out with y'all. Shooting the breeze, talk about whatever. Library, go ahead and make the library. And order another book. I've already done 3 and 4. I checked that one and that one and that one and that one, and maybe I haven't checked out History of Ordinia. Yeah, we'll try that one. A vault for 40 gold. Don't think I need that. Conference room? We'll do the veranda. You enjoy John? He's got great content and you highly recommend? Nice. He's got, ooh, a shovel. That'll be handy. Maybe I'll be able to dig up some keys. Or some pebbles. Or a turnip. Okay, okay. You should probably go back to sleep anyway. Hey, there's a key. You do what you gotta do, property. I always enjoy you hanging out, stopping on by. Hope to see you again soon. Pantry? Pantry. Get some gold, get some apple. What we got here? Closet, corridor, hallway. Psh, 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 give me the corridor. I'd like a door that turns to the left. I'd like to lean to the left if I could. Nook, there we go. And there's a few more keys. Good. How do I make 2 hours go by so quickly without you noticing? I don't know. It doesn't feel like 2 hours, does it? I honestly just sat down, I started playing this game, and it's like 2 hours are just gone. I do not know how it happens. It's magic. Courtyard, but that's the end of my keys. Sucks. And I still have keys, but I'm lacking gems. Nothing of interest was buried here, but I think I see an item finder. That'll be handy, hopefully. Coins, good. I'll spare one of my keys to unlock this trunk. Could be some good stuff inside. Oh, there's some dice. And another hole to dig. Another coin. All right. Got 90 gold. No shortage of gold. No doubt. Dead end. Spare bedroom. We'll try the spare bedroom there. Can you do the classroom here? Sure, we'll do it. No gems. Boudoir is a dead end, though. I'm not a fan of that. Give me the guest bedroom already. We'll knock this out. There's no gem here either. Oh, what an unvaluable room. Oh, what? Something beeping at me? Oh! Secret key. Nice. Thank you, item finder. That's actually going to be helpful. Alright, so I can still keep on going through this room. There was a duck guy who makes Skyrim and Fallout videos with his friends. Highly recommend. Hey, thank ya. Chapel, observatory. We'll make the observatory go. I kind of want to access the foundation, but... yeah, I'll take the chapel instead. I can afford it. Door to that opens. Good. Laboratory. I wish. I don't really want to make a hallway closet. But I don't have the gems for a lab. Alright, give me the hallway closet. You're forcing my hand more than I would like. Another key, another die. Okay. Oh boy, I got a rock. Machinarium. One door for each mechanical room in your house. I currently have none. Just, oh, the commissary. That could be super helpful. I got no gems! Oh! The lack of resources is just killing me. Commissary, can't buy it. Give me the dining room. Oh, Jiminy. I'm gonna eat the entire lunchbox, box and all. Secret passage, not allowed to have that. Dark room, give me the freaking dark room, sure. There's a security door on the other end. Great. Cool. I don't have a key card. Last key! Locksmith. Requires gems, which I don't have. Parlor for some gems. It'll be something, I guess. Late night stream is relaxing? I'm glad you think so. Blueprints is such a mind screw. It's also just a screw in general. It screws with me so much. You love it, but it's so confusing. Yeah, Blueprints is a good game. Absolutely. I just wish it were easier. Because some of the puzzles are ridiculous. And I'm not ashamed to say that I've had to look up some things. Like, just, I don't... I don't like doing it because this is one of those games where you're rewarded for solving puzzles yourself, but some of the puzzles are just so convoluted, so complex. This statement appears on another box. This statement appears on another box. Well, that's true, and that's true, which means this one's false. The blue box is empty. The blue box has got gems in it then. Aw, yeah. Have I ever played Viewfinder? I don't think so. Is that the game where you can like view oh, but how would you even describe that one? I think it's the game where you view things and then you view things in a different angle and it shrinks things based on perspective. It's very mind-bendy as I recall, if that's the game I'm thinking of. It'd be right up your alley. If it's the game I'm thinking of, probably. Hold on. Let me do a search here for Viewfinder. Viewfinder. Ooh, and it's on sale. Yeah, the one with the camera. Yeah, based on perspective. Right. Yeah, I did see this get promoted. I'm gonna add this to my my watch list. Maybe I'll purchase that later. Add it to my wish list. There we go. Yeah, I did see it being promoted about a year ago when it came out or so, and it seemed cool, but I never got around to playing it. You love that game? All right, I'll take you up on the recommendation. Maybe I'll get that sometime. I did purchase like 4 or 5 other games during the Steam sale, so I can't really justify buying another one, but yeah, maybe I'll play that one because I think I would enjoy it. I agree. Kitchen, study, storeroom. Give me the kitchen, I guess. Can I buy some edible gems? It gives me some more steps. All right, some more steps. Locked. No keys. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-bum. But, well, that looks scrum-diddly-dumptious. Country stew pie. The Steam sale is bad for your wallet, but good for you having all the DLC of RimWorld. How many DLCs does RimWorld have? I would imagine it's. I mean, when people say RimWorld, I have no idea if they're talking about Factorio. I have no idea if those two games are similar in any way, but I always assume they're the exact same thing. They're probably not, but my mind goes like, those are the exact same game. There's no differences between them. It's completely different. My mind is silly sometimes. Detector shovel. Factorio is factory builder. RimWorld is colony survival. Ah. When someone says RimWorld, your brain mixes up with Rain World. Not familiar with that one. RimWorld is closer to Dwarf Fortress. Haven't played that either. Oh, come on. Every room is locked and I've got no damn keys. I guess I gotta go back to the entrance hall. Draft some rooms that actually got keys in them or something. All right. We can still salvage the day. We're only a little bit in. Not that bad so far. Oh, wait. I guess I don't... Yeah, the library is not all... I don't always draft the library in the corner. Which means I don't always get a chance to look out the windows here. I don't think there's any bonus for doing that, though. Like, drafting that with... No. No, there's no secrets here. Scrapbook, my first claim ticket. I checked a metal detector. My favorite floor plan is the conservatory. Can't seem to ever pass it up. If I see it, I usually make it. That's true. Made a bunch of contraptions. Stamp collections. Oh, wait. I didn't realize I could collect stamps. Stamps found on the estate and inspected will be added to this page. Oh, if I see a stamp, I just got to inspect it and it gets added. I did not realize that was the case. Cool. Ooh. Constellations. Nice. Maybe one day I'll make a master bedroom. Have I ever been offered the master bedroom? It's a dead-end room, so I'm not sure I even want to make it, but... I've never made the master bedroom, and I've never made the Lost and Found, because I rarely am offered them. Highest grade, 7. I know I can get up to 9. I know I could. I just haven't gotten lucky enough yet, that's all. Okay, okay. There's the entrance hall. All right, what can I make here in this corner? It could be a den end. It's fine. Gymnasium, bunk room. We'll put the bunk room here. Does that mean I get double gems? I got the courtyard and the veranda. I do. I got double gems. Retribution. Never passed the 7th grade. I try so hard, and got so far, but in the end, it didn't really matter. Herbie is mean and really stupid. Yeah. Congrats on the diploma and welcome home. The hamster. Where do you go, Mr. Hamster, when this room hasn't been drafted? Tell me where you live. If I ever build a mansion and this room isn't here, the bunk bed's not being made, do you just live in the ether? How does time function for you? I don't know. You've been playing Slaver's Bay and you are wondering how you get the mutant to be an ally because you don't want to kill him. Wow. All right. Oh, hello, Peter B. Tomfu. Welcome. I didn't see you entering. To answer your question, yeah, if you're playing the Slaver's Bay DLC for Fallout the Frontier, congratulations, because I think that's like one of the best Fallout experiences you could do. Granted, it's been a couple of years, but to my recollection, the way you don't kill the mutant is if you talk to him at the end of every fight, and you're honest with him, and you don't come off as an idiot. Like, if he actually respects you, I think he actually gives you a way out from fighting him. There are so many little secrets in that DLC, more than you would expect from like a DLC for a Fallout mod, like a mod for a mod. You would think it wouldn't be that significant, but it's actually really well done. There is a developer, the person who made the mod. In fact, this is probably the best resource that you have for it. Hold on, let me see if I can pull it up. Was it called Slaver's Bay? Fallout Frontier. Unsafe Harbor, that was it, yeah. Unsafe Harbor. Yeah, here, I think it's this one. Yeah, by Luke Kuhn. All right. Okay, I think this is it, yeah. So the mod author actually has a walkthrough of it, so there are some spoilers in this video, but if you want, there's the link to the developer's video. I really appreciate it when mod authors include like comprehensive guides. This one's like riddled with spoilers though, so fair warning. But I really do appreciate it when developers include guides like that, because, you know, sometimes mods can be a little buggy, a little busted. We're not professional developers. Sometimes you're a little vague. Sometimes it doesn't come across like you hope it would. So sometimes we need a little, you know, little assistance. So I'm happy that when they include that. Yeah, documentation is very, very helpful. You remember the videos that we made on it? It was good? Yeah, Zach and I had a good time playing it. I'm happy that we were able to show it off. The retribution was very quiet. Oh, is the... I think the game audio in general is just kind of... The desktop audio right now is just kind of quiet. I'm not sure how much you can hear the game itself. Oh, hold on. Gotta draw a floor plan here. Yeah, you got the utility closet, I guess. Yeesh.
Retribution!
Hopefully that's a little louder now. Turn the garage on, dark room turn on, and gymnasium off. There we go. That was way better. Nice. Sorry, I had the audio turned down, and sometimes I forget to turn it back up because, you know, not every game is the same audio volume, and I don't want to like be playing Pokemon and have the beeps and boops blowing out your ears. So sometimes I gotta adjust it a bit more. Yeah, happy to help out, Starwalker. Yeah, there is some really obscure stuff in that DLC. I was impressed by it. Absolutely. All right, we'll get the speakeasy going here. Hopefully we'll get some free keys. Yeah, well, we got one key. That's useful. Better than nothing. The drawing room, the boudoir. I should probably put the boudoir in. Yeah. It'll give me a gem. That's good. Oh, there's another gem over here if I recall correctly. Yeah. Alright. Commissary. If I draw the commissary, I'm gonna be... it's fine. Maybe I can buy some gems. Maybe I can buy some keys. No keys! Shoot. Running shoes. I already got 109 steps. It's kind of ridiculous. I got a decent amount of gems, though. Okay, well. Observatory, sure. We'll do the observatory. It's a bit of a buggy quest, like you had the earplugs before getting the quest for the mute guy, and you wouldn't take them. Yeah, it's not perfect. It's a Fallout mod of a Fallout mod. There's gonna be some bugs. Yeah. I really appreciate it for what it is, and I think it's a nice blueprint. Blueprints. I think it's a nice blueprint for anyone who's trying to make a choice-heavy Fallout mod. It's really well done. I think it's very impressive. But yeah, it's not without its set of problems. It's bug. There's some bugs. There's some bugs. Okay, well, yikes. I have access to the workshop and the dark room and the kitchen. Yeesh, I have sealed off quite a lot of the house right now. Could be another short day depending on how much more progress I can make here. Not every game has the same audio level. Yeah, that's true. And also, there's also the fact that, like 10, even if this game and Pokemon were both 10 decibels, Pokemon would feel a lot louder simply because it's not soothing. Right now, this is like a soothing. There's like an oboe or something in the background. It's just like really soothing, atmospheric music, and then you're playing a Pokemon game and it's Nintendo DDS beeps and boops and it's bing 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 bing, and you know it's maybe not as nice, maybe not as relaxing. The vibes, oh yeah, the vibes in this game are immaculate. Yeah, I've already lit these things. The vibes in this game are great. I just wish the puzzles were a bit easier. I like a lot of what it does. You know, I love any game that is a Metroidvania, but I'm not always able to successfully beat them if they're too difficult. And this is one that does get a bit too challenging. All right, there's the eatery. I might be able to make... No, the dark room is closed off. Yeah, this might be the end for me. I don't have any keys, so I probably can't access this room. This is locked off by a key. Oh, special key. Wait, hold on. Okay. I do have one key. I think I'm going to want to use it on this door over here, so I have access to more openings, hopefully. It's just too random? Yeah, it's unfortunately just a little too random here. Ugh. Ew. No keys. I got no keys. It's all going to be locked. Alright, what if I do a redraw? Passageway will work. I'll take a passageway. Yeah. That's good. That's good. Alright, I definitely need some keys, though. Oh. Frig. Okay, this one's... give me the... If I do the attic, I'm going to get sealed off from the rest of the house, but... I'll try this. Oh, that's right. Maybe these crates got keys in them. Maybe I'll get lucky here. Maybe I'm friggin' unlucky today. Wow, you know, normally we joke about how I've got, like, immaculate luck, but, security... I got no security key card. This is going to be locked. Man, I have been really unlucky this evening. I was able to spend 5 days in this, like a full week, 5 nights. Oh, hey. The detector shovel. I think I made that and forgot to pick that up. Ugh. Yeah. So I spent 5 days in here. The first day I had some decent successes, but it's been 4 days in a row of not nearly enough successes. That's just how it goes. Must be sucking up my lucks. It's just the luck of the draw. That's just how it goes sometimes. Yeah, again, like, there are some changes I would make to this game, and I do appreciate, like, you do unlock persistent bonuses. Like, when I start this game, every day at this point, I start off with 77 gold, you know? So I'm rarely ever hurting for gold. And I have been able to cut the gem cost off of some of the rooms. And some of the rooms have been upgraded to give you more resources, but, like, I think I've just been really unlucky. And that's just how it is. When everything is random, sometimes you just have really unlucky, like, sometimes you have amazing luck streaks, and then sometimes you have bad luck streaks. I've been having a decent bad luck streak today. Is there anything else I can do today? Well, I didn't do anything in the outer room. Okay. We're not totally done today. We might be able to salvage something, depending on what we're able to make in the outer room. Yeah, yeah, it's not looking great. I need keys. I need keys, I need keys, I need lots and lots and lots of keys. But they don't feel like giving them to me's. Without my good luck charm and I'm playing with a handicap, yeah, I suppose that's true. Well, maybe we'll do some streaming together tomorrow or something. Tool shed, trading post, root cellar. Now these are super amazing. Tool shed, probably it's going to give me like a wrench or something. Give me the trading post. All right, I have a shovel, some shoes, a sledgehammer, and a magnifying glass. What do you offer me? Dice for the magnifying glass. Dice for the sledgehammer. A silver key for the running shoes. I have to take that. There you go. A gear wrench for the detector shovel. Nope. All right. So that's apparently all I'm getting today. More coins. Coins are not the one thing I'm hurting for. Oh. The trading post almost feels like it belongs in a World War I bunker system. Yeah, there's a lot of fun rustic stuff in this game. Have I ever played Breath Edge? I don't know, have I? Do I have that in my inventory? Have I played a game called Breath Edge? I have. Apparently I played it for 27 minutes. Oh, wait. If I remember correctly, this is a game that's kind of like The Long Dark, but in space. That was kind of like its selling point. Is it still in early access? I think it's... Oh, Breath Edge 2 is in early access. So this game is probably fully completed at this point. Yeah, I played it for half hour. Didn't go back to it. I don't know. Is it something that you recommend, Real Name? Because, you know, there have been a couple of times, Lord knows there have been a couple of times, where I played a game for half an hour, it didn't click with me, I bounced off, then I come back to it a second time, and that's when I figure out what's going on with it. That's when things start to click together. It's a comedic value game. Yeah, I think that was one of the heavily featured parts of it. when they were advertising the game, they really try and sell you on the comedic angle of it. It's not really like The Long Dark. Oh, maybe maybe that's why I bounced off of it. Is I thought it was going to be like The Long Dark. I played it for half an hour and I realized it wasn't, and so I stopped playing. I don't know, it's been a while. Ooh, a lucky rabbit's foot. How'd I miss that? Greater chance of finding items? Well, damn, that could have been helpful. I mean, there's still a chance it could come in handy. Maybe. That's a security locked door over there, if I recall. Yep. Man, if I'm really pushing my luck, hopefully this unlocks something good. Silver key! Gymnasium cloister. Give me the cloister. There could be something good in here in the cloister. Do I have hobbies outside of games? Just curious what I usually do with my time. These days it's largely just video games and video editing. I have picked up, so I have been experimenting around with animation software. I used to do a lot of animating back in the day, but I stopped for quite a long time. So I've tried a new program called Tahoma. Poked around at that for a little bit. Ooh, sauna, hallway, gymnasium. And I also have been poking at Blender for a little bit. I did 3D animation a long time ago. I've done a lot of 2D animating and a lot of 3D animating, but I was never too confident in my skills. So I don't do it. Oh, hey, I got 2 keys. That's nice. So I haven't done it in quite some time. Pump room. Do I want the pump room? Yeah, I kind of want the pump room because, man, it's been a long time since I had the pump room. All right. I have had the aquarium drained for quite some time. I need to put some water back in the aquarium. Pump 1. There you go. Fill that up. And then I think the fountain. There we go. Man, there's pump. See, this is not the worst puzzle in the world. Yeah, I can understand people might need to look this up, but I was able to figure it out. Not too bad. This is not the worst puzzle. But that's just the thing. Like, what's easy for one person is going to be difficult for another person. So it's how do you balance something like that? It's difficult. It really is difficult. All right, the aquarium is filled up now. That's nice. All right. Let's go ahead and put more water back in the fountain. It's fine. Chugga, 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 chugga. All right, the fountain is full up. The reservoir is exactly where it needs to be. The aquarium has fish in it again. Kitchen and the greenhouse both got water, and the pool stays drained so I can smash open those crates as needed. Pumping it in the pump room, yeah. You say Blender has come a long way in the past few years. The last time I used 3D animating software was back in 2007 when I was using 3ds Max 7. You've probably never even heard of that software. But that was the animation software of its time. Ugh. Wait, do I have the security room built? I haven't, no. One, I don't have the security room built, and I also don't have the other room built. Yeah, okay, so. Well, I'm glad I got the pump room to pump the water back into the aquarium. I am... Oh, garage! Give me the garage. Get some of these keys. There we go. Oh! I accidentally opened the garage door. Well, don't I feel foolish now? What's beeping at me? Who's beeping at me? What's beeping? Something beeped at me. Oh, you did it again. Oh, a coin. Of course, just a coin. Lame. I mean, I guess I could try to trade that Lucky Rabbit's foot for something, but... Yeah, I mean, unless I find a key card. Yeah. Time for a little nature walk. Do I watch YouTube animators? And if so, what's my favorite channel? Oh, man. I really love animators and their animations. They're just so fun. I have so many fun... You know what? After this day is over, I'll show you a couple of the animators that I watch on YouTube, just in case you haven't seen them before. Because I watch a lot of them. And that's kind of why I want to... That might be why I was lately inspired to pick up animation software. Because I used to make animations, but I never felt like my animations were very good. So I stopped. But like I enjoy animations so much. Alright, dice, gear wrench, and trade for a lockpick. That's not bad. I would have appreciated a key card here. Yeah, I can't open the pump room, I don't think, and I can't open the dark room. Yeah, the day is basically done at this point. Yeah, I think today's done. It's been another kind of a weak run. So I think we'll just call it a day. What's my favorite season, and do I like swimming? My favorite season? I do love how the leaves change in autumn. Yeah. As long as I don't have to go outside, I also really like winter. But that's kind of a... I like this. I like the season as long as I don't have to interact with the season, you know. I like the vistas in the winter. The winter is nice. They're so it's hard to pick. I love the silence of the winter and the cozy quietness of it all. I like how the spring is invigorating. I like going to the beach in the summer and feeling the cool breeze from the lakes on my face. Walking through the sand dunes. And autumn has like beautiful, beautiful colors. Anne and I do annual trips in the autumn just to enjoy the leaves. It's so good. I think if I had to pick a favorite, it would be autumn, simply because spring and autumn are when I am the most comfortable. Summer, of course, is too hot. Winter, of course, is too cold. But you know, the transitional seasons are very nice. All right. You did a donut in Blender for a high school project. Watched a YouTube tutorial. Yeah. Yeah. Even a basic donut, you know, learning the actual how to use the software itself can be deceptively difficult. All right, let's see. What are some of my animation channels we got here? We got I mean, they're all on the other... Hold on, let me let's see here. Doobity 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 doobity. You know, here's one you guys probably haven't seen. It's called Wigglewood. Let's see, what's a nice short one here? Oh, okay.